Some people can be controlled with a single sentence, the right words, the right pressure, and they bend. You can almost watch it happen. And some people you can push, provoke, flatter, threaten, and nothing moves. It looks like strength. It isn't. The man who can't be manipulated isn't the strongest man in the room. He's the one who gives you nothing to pull. Because manipulation was never magic. It's a transaction. And it needs something from you to work. Take that one thing away, and the most practiced manipulator in the world goes quiet. Tonight we take it apart. How they get in, what you're handing them without knowing, and how a man becomes the one target they can't move. Every manipulator, whether they've thought about it or not, is running an experiment on you. They say something, then they watch what you do. They're not listening to your words. They're reading your reaction, the flinch, the rush to explain, the flash of anger, the need to be understood. That reaction is data. It tells them exactly where you're soft, what you want, and which button, when pressed, makes you move. And once they have it, they don't need to guess anymore. Manipulation is a feedback loop. They act, you react. They adjust. Every reaction you give makes the next push more precise, which means the game isn't won or lost on their skill. It's won or lost on what you feed back. So the real question was, never, how do I spot a manipulator? It's, what am I leaking that they can use? The first leak is over-explaining. You feel accused, so you defend. You justify. You lay out your reasons. But every reason is a handle. Now, they know exactly what you're afraid they'll think, and where to grab you next time. The second leak is visible wanting. Their approval, their good opinion, to be liked, to be seen as the good guy. The moment they can see what you want from them, they own the price of it. The third leak is the predictable button, the topic, the insult, the guilt that reliably sets you off. If pressing it always gets a reaction, you've handed them a switch, and they'll use it whenever they need you off balance. None of this is a weakness of character. It's just information. And right now, you're broadcasting it. Here's how it looks from the other side. First, they test. A small provocation, a loaded comment, a favor that's slightly too much. They're not trying to win yet. They're mapping you, watching which pushes land. Then they locate the button. They find the reaction that's biggest, fastest, least controlled, and they mark it. Then they use your own needs against you. Your need to explain becomes a trap. They ask the questions that keep you justifying yourself until you've talked your way into a corner. Your need for approval becomes a leash. They give it, then pull it away, until you're managing their mood instead of your own. And they escalate where you react, and retreat where you don't. Notice what that means. You are teaching them, in real time, exactly how to move you. The better you perform your reactions, the better they get at using them. So you take away the one thing the whole system runs on, the readout. This is not going cold. It's not sulking. It's not stonewalling. It's not pretending to feel nothing. It's control. You feel it. You just stop performing it for someone who's measuring. You answer less. Not everything deserves a response, and silence is not something you owe an explanation for. You stop defending what doesn't need defending. When the accusation is false, a calm no that doesn't chase after itself is stronger than 10 reasons. You let the question sit. You don't rush to fill the space. A man who's comfortable with a pause can't be pushed by one. And you stop showing what you want from them. When they can't see the price, they can't charge it. You give them a flat surface. Nothing to grab, nothing to pull, nothing that moves when they push. Watch what happens when the tool stops working. First, they escalate. The button that always worked gets pressed harder because they assume they just need more force. This is the moment most people break. Right when the pressure spikes. Hold here, and you've already won. Then they get confused. Their map of you is suddenly wrong. The reactions they were counting on aren't coming. Then they lose interest. There's no fuel. Manipulating you has become expensive. High effort, no return. And manipulators are economical. They go find someone who still reacts. You didn't win the game by playing it better. You made yourself too costly to play. Understand what this is really about. It isn't becoming cold. It isn't becoming paranoid. It isn't seeing an enemy in everyone. The goal was never to win against other people. The goal is to own the one thing that was always yours, your own reaction. When no one can reach in and pull it, you stop being a piece on someone else's board. You stop being a lever with a man attached to it. You become the one thing a manipulator can't use, a man they can't read. Give them nothing to pull, and watch how quickly the people who only wanted a lever disappear from your life. This is Obscura. Clarity through darkness.